The black-naped oriole is a passerine bird in the Oriole family that is found in many parts of Asia. There are several distinctive populations within the wide distribution range of this species, and in the past, the slender-billed oriole was included as a subspecies. Unlike the Indian golden oriole, which only has a soft and narrow eye stripe, the black-naped oriole has the stripe broadening and joining at the back of the neck. Males and females are very similar, although the wing lining of the females is more greenish. The bill is pink and is stouter than in the golden oriole. In 1760, the French zoologist Mathurin Jacques Brisson included a description of the black-naped oriole in the Ornithology based on a specimen that is mistakenly believed had been collected in the former French colony Cochin China in what is now southern Vietnam. Although Brisson's coined Latin names, these do not confirm the binomial system and are not recognized by the International Commission on Zoological Nomenclature. When in 1766 the Swedish naturalist Carl Linnaeus updated his Systema Naturae for the 12th edition, he added 240 species that had been previously described by Brisson. One of these was the black-naped oriole. Linnaeus included a brief description coined in the current binomial name Oriolus chinensis and cited Brisson's work. The type location was subsequently corrected to Manila in the Philippines. The evolutionary history of this group of orioles is complex, and there may be more cryptic species within the group. The subspecies are very closely related, and the group form a clade in which the Eurasian oriole and the Indian golden oriole are also nested. The black-naped oriole is a medium-sized bird and overall golden, with a strong pinkish bill and a broad black mask and nape. The adult male has the central tail feathers deep yellow, and the lateral ones are more broadly yellow. The female has the mantle color more greenish or olive. The juvenile has a streaked underside. The nesting has dull greenish with brown streaks. The head and nape are more yellowish, and the undertail covers are yellow. Several variations exist in the population that have been separated as subspecies. The subspecies in the Andamans has all black wings, while in the Nicobars has a very broad nape band so that only the top of the head is yellow. The wings are all black with a yellow primary carpet patch. The calls of the Andaman and the Nicobar subspecies are said to be quite different, and latter having more modulated call note. In the Southeast Asia population, some geographic trends include a reduction of yellow on the forehead and a decreased brightness in the yellow plumage from north to south. Females from southern population are more greenish on the back and tail, and there are no yellow spots on the tips of the secondaries as in the northern populations. Subspecies diffusus breed in eastern Siberia, Ussuriland, northeastern China, Korea, Japan, and northern Vietnam, and is widespread across India during winter, mainly in the northeastern part and the peninsular region, and also found in Bangladesh. The population in the Andaman and Nicobar are also resident. In winter, population breeding in Eastern Asia spend the winter in the tropical areas of Southeast Asia such as Thailand and Myanmar. Subspecies diffusus is an uncommon migrant in many parts of South India and very rare migrant to Sri Lanka and most regularly seen in the Western Ghats. In Singapore, they are believed to have established as breeders only in 1920s and are today common even within gardens in the city. In the 1880s, they were considered rare. At the present time, orioles are fairly common in the Singapore. The black-naped oriole is found in the forest, garden, and plantation. It feeds on berries and insects in the canopy. Black-naped orioles have been recorded to feed on a range of berries, including ficus and others, apart from insects. It has been suggested that they may have aided in the dispersal of ficus species into the island of Krakatoa, where they were also among the early pioneer species. In India, it has been noted to take nectar from large flowers such as those of Salmalia and Erythrina. They can sometimes be nest predators on smaller birds. The breeding season is April to June and the nest is deep cut in the fork of tree. The eggs, 2 to 3, are salmon pink with reddish spots and darker blotches. The nests are often built in the vicinity of the nest of a black drongo. 2 or 3 nests may be built by the female and one is finally chosen for laying eggs. Males may sometimes sit beside the unused nest. Incubation is by the female alone and the eggs hatch after 14 to 16 days and the chicks fledge after another 2 weeks. Females stay closer to the nest, taking part in the nest sanitation by removal of fecal sacs, driving away predators, and feeding the young. The males take a more active role in feeding and guarding. Eurasian tree sparrows and black bulbuls may sometimes use abandoned nests. Nest predators include crows, trippies, and hawks. In many parts of Southeast Asia, they are trapped and sold in the bird trade.